welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. This is not your first time. Thank you for coming back. So I'm live a little bit earlier than usual, trying to fit everything into my day. Trying. Um, I asked what this live stream was going to be about, and what I heard is confusion, denial, and the truth laid out in front of you. So that's that's let's just get some cards pulled and let's see where this is going to take us. Just shuffle. How are you guys doing, by the way? You guys doing good? Down a rabbit hole. You doing okay? A Sagittarius doesn't belong in a rabbit hole. You belong above the fields. You are. All right, here goes. So I'm hearing like the sound of a hawk screeching. I'm not sure what that's about, but pretty certain that ties to this reading somehow. The sound of a hawk. Okay. So before we start, I'm going to go ahead and find out what a hawk means. I don't have none of that memorized. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't memorize that kind of stuff. Final deck. Hold on. All right. Okay. So let's see. Hawk. You're caught up in too many details, so step back so you can get a greater perspective on the situation. Stay alert and focus on the task before you, eliminating as many distractions as possible. So there's a lot of distractions happening. Remember, confusion, denial, and the truth laid out in front of you. Spend as much time observing and studying the situation. And when it's time for action, make it quick and decisive. Pay close attention to your surroundings as you're about to receive an important message. Be aware of any personal or psychic attacks and be prepared to defend yourself. Oh my God. Oh my God. Stop trying to change others or the situation. Work instead on accepting things as they are. That's intense. That is super intense. I'll put it right here. Oh my God, that is like super de-duper intense. Intense. So I've had my back wrapped up. I just got to take it off and I'll start. Okay. All right, guys. Here goes. There's a lot of foolery going around. Manifestation in reverse. So we had an amazing reading recently, and it was this thing of like a whole bunch of the things that you want, the things that you need. They are coming to you, just all of these amazing opportunities. There is something, someone, some type of situation that is trying to prevent this manifestation from taking place. Just saying. You have to set boundaries. and you have to enforce them. A boundary is a line in the sand, and if you don't enforce it, that's all it is, a line in the sand. And as you should know already, sand is very easy to move around. Okay? Excuse me. What I'm trying to say is once your boundary is set, you have to keep it set. You have to keep it that way. Okay? Because if not, then that's not a boundary. That's basically the equivalent of you telling a line pusher exactly where to push you. So don't do that. Whatever your boundary is, that's what you have to enforce. And you have to go to whatever level of intensity is necessary to enforce it. Okay? You just have to make sure that you enforce the things that need to be enforced and don't waste your energy on the things that you don't need to waste your energy on. Guardian. So familiar, guardian. Let me just look something up real quick. Okay. Let's see. So familiars were believed to be supernatural entities that would assist witches. It's a witch's companion. So basically just something helpful. Let's see. There's some other type of information that I'm needing. I don't know. Has to do with a familiar. Hold on. So in this image, there's a frog, right? So a frog, do a physical cleanse to detoxify your body. Do an emotional cleanse by letting yourself really feel your emotions and cry as much as you need to in order to clear and release any emotional toxicity. Singing or chanting out loud will help you feel more balanced, at peace, and connected to the divine. You're entering into a time of plenty and abundance. This is a start of slow and steady transformational process for you, a movement from an old life into a new one. So that is what someone is trying to prevent. This movement from an old life into a new one. And then it says, you know, it says that it's going to rain very soon. I mean, like rain or rain. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I think for some of you, it's about to rain the first type. Hey, Giovanni, there was a pope that started killing cats because of witches 100 years later, a bubonic plague. Don't get me started on popes. Don't get me started on popes. Don't get me started on the Vatican period. Just that is not a topic you want me started on this early in the morning. Ooh, I'm saying just anywho. All right. So this attempt to stop your rebirth, to cause you to go upside down within yourself. It's not a scary thing to be upside down within yourself. Sometimes when you go upside down, that's really an opportunity for you to see the world in a different way, right? So kind of just take everything um, with as much grace as you can muster up, but definitely don't allow someone to cross boundaries and infringe upon what you're trying to manifest for yourself. It's this sense of um, someone in your life is getting the feeling that you're moving forward to places where they can't follow, right? So this is someone who's really tried to keep their fingers all up in your cookie jar, like really, really, really just going so far out of their way. And you might not even notice because they might be doing this in a very covert manner, like just trying to be so helpful and trying to be so nice. I, I don't know. Don't get me started on that either. Hmm. It's just really this thing of needing to pay attention to your surroundings, needing to pay attention to people's intentions. We're only like 4 cards in. I'm already irritated. Oh, Jesus. Come take the wheel. I know you don't know how to drive because there weren't cars during your time, but if you could just please take the wheel. It's a detachable Momo steering wheel. It's a detachable steering wheel. Just take it. You don't even have to drive. So, here. Okay. Whatever this is, it's initiating a process that's going to make it very, very difficult for you to contain the reality of what's going on. Okay. It's going to make it very, very difficult to contain the reality of someone else's intentions in your life, the reality of what they're trying to do, what they want for you. You're going to see whether they're actually happy about the goodness in your life or if they're just pretending to be. People who can't genuinely celebrate you, my personal feeling on that is they shouldn't have a seat reserved at your table. If you cannot genuinely, celebrate the good things that happen in my life, the things that I accomplish, like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? Oh, that's right, because you're hoping and praying for my downfall. You're hoping and praying that I somehow fail. Not going to happen. But the reason it's not going to happen is because I'm not going to stop. Failure can only be able to happen if you fall and don't get back up. I mean, thank God. Thank God that I'm stubborn as fuck. I'm stubborn. I love it. I used to hate it. I used to be ashamed of it. Now I'm like, bitches, keep trying. Try harder. Try harder. Because I don't give a shit. Yeah. So take in that type of personality. Who cares who wants you to fail? As long as you don't co-sign that plan is going to be the only thing failing in your life. That plan to get you to fail, that's the only thing that's going to fail in your life. But if you want to co-sign it because you're afraid, because you're not sure, because you don't think you can, you want me to share my thoughts of when I don't think I can do something? When I start feeling like I don't think I can, I'm like, okay, but try anyways. Just try it and let's see. You know what ends up happening? I get her done. That's what ends up happening. I'm never going to fail at anything because I'm never going to stop until I complete what I want to complete. So these examples that you might have of how you failed in the past, I don't know. Is that failure or did you realize you didn't really want it? I mean, that's a very powerful question to ask yourself. Did you fail or did you not really want whatever it is you kind of threw your hands up for? Did you really want it? Probably not. So, shadow, right? Shadow. There's someone watching you in the shadows. They're trying to stay hidden. Um, is it because of malignant intent? Is it like why are they trying to stay hidden? What is that about? What is that about? Hold on. I want to know. Today, I want to know. I'm not going to gloss over things today. Today, we're going to dig out all the pests. We're going to really, really go deep and see what the F they're planning. Most days I'll just gloss over and be like, who cares? Today I care. Today I have time. Not really, but let's see. All right. We got Knight of Staves in reverse, interruption, unexpected change, quarreling, breakup of personal relationships, rupture. So is someone watching you because they're going through that? They're going through a breakup of their personal relationship? There was a rupture. Oh my God, that one song. Hold on. Excuse me. What the heck? There. This is his name. Uh-huh. It is a song called Demons by Jacob Lee. Oh Lord. This was a song that I had listened to years ago. And I forgot the lyrics. I just knew that there was something about demons being defeated and being put to sleep and something about a rupture, right? So, Knight of Staves is about a rupture, and it says, my heart is weak, tear it down piece by piece, leave me to think, deepen my structure. I think I still love her, but I need some sleep. You've taken my breath away. Now I want to breathe because I cannot see what you can see so easily. I thought my demons were almost defeated, but you took their side and you pulled them to freedom. I kept your secrets and I thought that you would do the same. Leave me in peace, caught in my memories, lost underneath, deep in my structure. I feel a rupture from where she should be. Oh my gosh. Yeah, y'all can, it's by Jacob Lee. It's called Demons. So, someone is watching you because they're experiencing a rupturing of their personal life yet again. I don't know why I say yet again, but I said yet again, so I'm gonna stick with it. This is someone you've known in the past. Past life, current life. I don't really know, Smokey. I don't know. I'm just gonna drink some of my moringa tea because the intrigue of this, the intrigue. So much intrigue. Yeah, they broke up. Someone broke up with someone. I don't feel like it's any of our business unless you're the one that did the breaking up. We're just going to gloss over that. Because these are cycles that just keep happening. Cycles. They're cycles. And this cycle, this particular cycle, is one that sucks away prosperity. Don't involve yourself in this. Whatever this is, don't involve yourself in this. Seriously. I have zero mercy, compassion, or any of that for this. These are cycles that keep happening. It's the same thing over and over and over. Who cares? Don't cry for me. Little YouTube. The truth is, I don't give a shit about this breakup. It's the same old fucking shit. Who gives a damn now? They'll get back together. Like, seriously, though. I mean, how many times do you have to do this makeup to break up? Motherfucker, for me, it takes one time. I break up with you one time. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm saying. Just scoop up the ball sack. Okay. Wait, let me just relax myself. I think I need to stop. Phone, stop. Yeah, giving me some acid reflux. I'm getting some acid reflux. I need to look at some pictures of kittens, is what it is. Not even joking. I'm fully serious. I'm looking at pictures of kittens. Kittens and crystals and crystals and kittens. And kittens and crystals. Crystals and kittens. Oh, an alchemist is one who turns everything into love. Like, please stop. That's what it says. All right, let's see. Is my phone talking shit? It says, here's to the crazy ones. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs and square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules. I sure the fuck am not. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them, but the only thing you cannot do is ignore them because they change things. They push the human race forward, and while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius, because the ones who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. Well, thank you, Mr. Jobs. It's a poster for Steve Jobs. Well, thank you, Mr. Jobs. Okay, let me go ahead and save this. Okay. The universe reveals reveals its secrets to those who choose to follow their hearts. Okay. Oh, that's pretty too. I'm going to save that one as well. I'm just trying to distract my mind from getting pissed off. Oh my God, this right here. Oh, hey. I'm saying, we're going to save this. Oh my God. Okay. Look at this shit, yo. Okay. I'm saying. Woo. Woo. Okay. This is like absolutely, I do this. I'm not even ashamed. If you happen to see me out and about and you try and talk to me and I don't know you, I suddenly can't hear. That's what Remember, if we get caught, you're deaf and I don't speak English. I will be the deaf one. I'm not even joking. I'm willing. I'm willing. I'm saying. I'm willing. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta like, whoo. Okay. And then there go the ads for the big toe bunion corrector. I'm done. Okay. Getting back to the reading. We're getting back to the reading. All right. Remembrance, ancestors. Your ancestors are trying to tell you something. They're trying to communicate something. I'm not sure what, but you're not listening. And so they're getting mad. Yep. They're getting mad. Okay. Someone is using magic in a very passionate yet upside down way. What this is telling me is several things. It could be one of several things. Either someone is pissed off that you exist. Welcome to my world. They're either pissed off that you exist, or they're pissed off that they couldn't hold on to something that they didn't want, or that's something that they wanted but didn't want them. And so I think what might be happening is, for some, they might be trying some Pinterest spells on you. Okay. For others, they might be a little more passionate and have a little bit more of a budget. And so they're paying someone to do this to you. Now this is not going to apply to everyone. Okay. Obviously, this is not going to apply to everyone. Not all of us know a demon Horita that really just loves to do this kind of thing. I smell metal like a bloody nose. It's not my nose. I like never get nosebleeds. Literally never. I think I've had one my entire life. What the hell is this? um I'm not sure what it is. I don't want to jump to conclusions. I don't want to jump to conclusions, so we're just going to leave that alone. So, risk in reverse. There's no risk to you, okay? Walking away from crazy motherfuckers is not a risk to you. I'm just saying. Letting this play out without your participation, like, just could it be someone out for blood? I mean, I don't know. Possibly. Possibly. I mean, if someone wants to be part of the origin story for when I became a villain, by all means. I'm joking. I don't know. This is just some craziness. I don't really want any part in it. This is just some craziness. Someone doesn't know how to let go, and so they're going crazy. I don't even think it has to do with you, unless you're the one doing the breaking up. I don't feel like it has to do with you. I feel like this has to do with like a third party situation. Where there's breaking up going on, and I don't know, maybe one person out of that two-person equation is fixated on you, and so their other person is also now fixated on you. Just saying, like, get in line. Who cares? Seriously, who cares? So they're going to this space where they are accustomed to some upside down obedience, right? They're both going to this space within themselves that's just ugly. It's like a rebelliousness that has nothing to do with actually rebelling. It's just asinine behavior. So, I mean, it's up to you. If you're getting all excited because, like, oh my God, someone's coming for me. Why? Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get excited. Get excited for new people that you need an opportunity to get to know. New people who don't carry the same old drama cycles. I'm so serious. You could do drama with anyone. Why keep doing it with the same people? Like, bring some excitement into your life. Start new drama cycles. Or, better yet, like, fuck drama altogether. Have a peaceful life. Have a peaceful life without anyone who is capable and willing of bringing drama into your life. Seriously. Seriously. Let's keep going. High Priestess of Earth in reverse. Don't let someone put you upside down in who you are. Don't let someone put you upside down in your sense of who you are. Do not approach me if you have any sort of drama strings attached to you. I don't want none of that shit in my life. Just saying. And if more of us have that type of mindset where we are not willing to allow people into our lives, not even in a casual way, so long as they have nonsensical drama that's going to bleed over into our lives, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, people who know me well and want to be a part of my life know not to bring drama to me. They also know they can talk to me about things that they're going through. But if you're going to come to me and bring drama to me, fuck that shit. You will be cut out too. I don't think so. I don't think so. Seriously, the people who've known me for a long time, they know this. And that's why my life, minimal drama. Minimal drama. It's not just because It's not just because I go out of my way to clear my space of bullshittery. It's because I also make it clear to the people who know me in a personal manner that I will not accept that. No, no, I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I more than think. I know. I'm not going to let you in my life. I won't. And if you begin to have standards like this, your life will begin to change. I promise you. Your life will begin to change because the ways in which drama enters will be sealed off. Why are you so afraid to lose the people who make you uncomfortable and sad? Why are you afraid of that? Do you not know yourself enough to know that you are good company for yourself? I mean, I kind of feel like I'm amazing company for myself. I'm entertaining, like hilarious. I'm, you know, I'm totally like willing to put the effort into applying the solution to whatever. Mm, mm. Let me stop. Let me just let me recalibrate. Okay, oath in reverse. This is someone who is committed. They've taken an oath to really just, it's upside down. Excuse me, it's upside down. Whatever the promise is, it's an upside down promise. So to me, it's invalidated. If the promise is not right side up, the promise is worthless. That's just my logic. I mean, you could be the person who feels that upside down promises are the perfect opportunity for you to begin really like realizing your strength and your ability to write it back up. But I mean, how many times have you done that? And how happy are you? How many times have you done that? How happy are you? Right? Right? So, just saying. You need to be flexible in your movements, okay? You have to be willing to kind of just up and go. You have to be flexible in your movements. Sometimes the movements that are required will cause you to have to take action without fully understanding the full gravity of that action. Okay. Like for me personally, my soul has a tendency to not let me know things in advance simply because I will fight. I'll fight it. I'll fight it. I'll use my abilities to try and figure out timelines, time frames, locations, and then I'll make sure that I'm not there. I'm just saying. It's the truth. I do that often. My level of avoidance is expert. It's expert. And so my soul will pop things on me simply because if these are things that I need to experience and I'm being given advanced knowledge, then I'll avoid it. I'll mess it up. And so sometimes you have to just be in compliance with your soul so that you can experience what you need to experience. So letting go and individuality. Someone is just holding on with bloody fingernails, you know? They're holding on. Oops, it was upside down. They're holding on with bloody fingernails. They don't want you to grow. That's not love. This is someone who probably claims to love you tremendously. Like, I love you so much. Why won't you just let me help? Because, bitch, because your help fucks up my whole flow. They don't want you to be an individual, they want you to be dependent. So, some of the things that I realized friendship that creates dependency is not friendship, it's a trauma bond. Y'all giving me rashes. Y'all giving me rashes. Friendships that create dependency are not friendships, they are trauma bonds. When you trauma bond with someone, they're not going to let you go, nor are they going to allow you to heal. They're not going to give you permission. Are they your mom? Your dad? Are they your legal guardian? Are they your abuela? Like, literally, who are they to you? That you need their permission to exist. Mm-mm. You need me to do what you want so that you can give me permission to exist? That's not going to end well for you. You're going to hurt your own feelings because the level of disappointment you're going to feel by my level of lack of compliance. Whew, it's not going to work well for you. It's not. You don't have to comply with anyone who is trying to force you into a space of compliance. I don't care how psychic they are. I really don't. I really don't. You are the expert of your life. Let me say that again. You are the expert of your life. No one should be telling you what to do, how to do, and holding you to a standard that you don't want to be held to. Just saying. Like, why? Why would you need to do that? To prove that you're loyal? I have very specific beliefs about people who need me to prove something. You want to know my beliefs? I believe you're a fucking asshole and you don't fucking belong in my life. That's what I believe. You need me to prove something to you? I just proved it. I don't want you around. That's all you're going to get. That's it. That was it. That's all I had to say. That was it. I promise. That was it. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. And I promise you, the people who need you to prove things to them have insecurities that are far beyond your pay grade to fix. Mm-mm. You can keep loving them from afar, silently. No contact. You can keep loving them silently from afar. Totally mean it. You can totally keep loving them. You can adore the absolute shit out of them silently from afar. No contact. Not even joking. The moment your needs become second place to their preferences, because that's a preference, they prefer that you cater to them, right? The moment that happens, deal breaker. For me, that's a deal breaker. That's an absolute deal breaker. Um, we're friends, but you need me to consistently cater to you. You're never available for me. But I always have to be available for you, or else your feelings will be hurt. And then I'm going to be a bad person. Yeah, fuck that friendship. That's not a friendship. That's not a friendship. I once had someone, this was years ago, who this was someone who was purchasing a shit ton of sessions from me and a trust fund baby, right? And then they were expecting me to be available at 2, 3 a.m. every night, like for hours on end, because they were getting themselves into all sorts of bullshit problems. And, you know, like for real, are you calling me and expecting me to be a friend? Because friends don't do readings for each other, right? And if you're needing me to do a reading for you at 3 a.m. With like 10-minute notice, that's a service. So am I a friend or am I a service provider? Boy, oh boy, they were mad. Boy, oh boy, they were mad. They were mad because I stated the facts. You come to me at what time in the morning on the basis of we're friends and you need me, but then you need a reading from me. No, bitch. No, no. I don't care if I have insomnia. I'm not 7-Eleven. I'm not open 24/7. I'm just not. I'm not. No. See, you're buying services, not my soul. You're paying for time, not my gifts. You don't own my gifts, right? And some would be like, "Oh my gosh, she buys the most sessions." No. She keeps me tied up all fucking day. Because of her sense of entitlement, she can keep her trust fund, shove it up her entitled ass. Because the moment you start trying to use other people by telling them how disappointed you are in me, you can go to them for sessions. I don't give a shit. Go to them. I don't care. That frees up my entire schedule for people who actually need my help. Right? Yeah. I don't need that entitlement shit. I really, really don't. And I had to learn really, really well the difference between an acquaintance and a friend. See, the people, the single digit number of people that I consider friends, they'd never ask that of me. Never. Unless there was something that was a true emergency, which they already know. Like if it's a true emergency, if like something's seriously happening, don't not call me. That's why you have my number. Reach out, let me know. Like I care. I don't want you to suffer and struggle. But just bullshit like that, where like, you need me to be awake for you at 3 a.m. because like your boyfriend doesn't want to come over because your husband's home. Like, bitch, I don't care. That's not my problem at this point. That is not my problem. I will not give you guidance on how to disrespect other people. I don't think so. I don't think so. So that's the thing. Learning the difference between an acquaintance, a friend, family, and the limits that all of those people need to exist within when it comes to you and your peace. These are important things to learn, you guys. These are very, very important things to learn, because if you don't learn them, your life will teach you in a painful way about them. It will. I had to learn the hard way that if I am too nice to people who don't know how to receive genuine niceness, ugly things happen. I can still be nice, but I have to be aware of who I'm being nice to and to the degree that I'm being nice. Because, like I said, not everyone can handle receiving genuine niceness, genuine compassion, genuine concern. Sometimes that genuine part on your side will create a dependency and then an entitlement. So you have to be aware of what you are feeding into. You have to be aware. See this? This is a summon card. Are you a friend or are you the hired help? And if you're the hired help, are you being properly compensated for overtime? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Because if you're not being properly compensated for services, I mean, is that the way you prove to yourself that you're a friend? Because you're giving services away? A real friend, like the people who are my true friends, whenever there's something like a new product, a new service, an event, they're the first to want to buy something to show me support. And I'm like, stop, you don't have to buy things. I will give it to you. Like, no. It's an amazing feeling to finally have real friends where, they're not around for the benefit of it. I'm a giving person. That's just, I will always be that. I will always be that. It's okay to be giving. Oh, Alexandra, did you see my email yesterday? Hold on, let me see. Did you email me back? Email me. I don't know if you've emailed me back. I don't see one. Okay. I emailed you. Email me the info, okay, Alexandra? Um, you gotta let yourself begin to discern the differences between a friend, an acquaintance, family, and a stranger who wants to use you. Not all strangers want to use you. I want to make that clear. Not all strangers want to use you. But how come you go out of your way to find the ones that do? Ooh, too much truth. Ooh, too much truth. I used to do that. Um, I used to go out of my way to find the people who, um, yeah. Okay. Emotions, hope. Hmm. So, for some of us, we're getting super emotional, right? We're getting into this space of a lot of intense emotions, a lot of just fluctuations, confusion, denial. Maybe for some, you're being shown exactly the path that you're supposed to be on, the direction you're supposed to go in, the people who will be involved, and you kind of just don't want to agree to that. That's okay. Well, for me, that's okay. I feel like that's okay. Take your time, figure out what you want. For your soul, I don't want to lie to you. When it comes to your soul, it's probably going to be something a little not so okay. Your soul is probably going to kind of push the envelope and get you to comply. Okay. So you can hope all you want, but sometimes, most times, all the time, you need more than hope. You need actual action to get you to the place that you need to be. Okay. As long as you pair hope and faith with action, proactiveness, you will get through that with minimal discomfort. Shadow self in reverse. Uh huh. Someone's super upside down in their shadow. Someone is just super de duper upside down in their shadow. And it's going to be something that I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's you. Someone is smoking a lot. It's fucking up my lungs. Someone is just like chimney status. Can you just stop? Can you just take some Nicorette? Just chew some nicotine gum or something. Something. My lungs. My lungs need a break from the chimney activities. It needs an absolute break. Okay. So, sacred journey in reverse. Shadow self in reverse, right? It goes back to whoever this was. Hold on. This one, whoever got broken up with, they're just, man, it's like this crying, screeching. How could you do this to me again? Well, why can't you just let go? Like, why ask, how could you do this to me again when you're the one holding on so tightly? Person doesn't want you. Like, if no one else in your life will be upfront with you, I will be. They don't want you. That's why they keep breaking up with you. But you keep digging your claws deeper into them. That's why you're suffering because of your own inability to see what you are creating for yourself. If no one in your life can be upfront with you, can love you enough to be upfront with you, bitch, let me be the one. You picked the right one today. Let me be the one. Let me be the one. If you let go, you'll stop hurting. Absolutely mean it. If you let go, you'll stop hurting. If someone breaks up with you more than once, I mean, that's not going to work. This is just not going to work. It's not going to work. So I've been married. Oh, God. No, I've been with my husband for, I don't know, like 24. Oh, we're working on 24 years. We're about to reach that 24-year mark, right? How many times has this man broken up with me? How many breaks have we taken? We're still married, so that means none. That means none. That means we work on this shit or we don't. Let me know. We're either going to work on it or we're not. Let me know. We're not doing this break shit. We're not, no, no. You either want to work on things with me or you don't, but let me know so I can make my life plans with or without you. With or without you. Just saying. Just saying. If someone breaks up with you more than once, what are you doing settling? If they have the ability, the willingness to let you go, why are you settling? Unless you can see that there is nothing else out there that you want outside of me, then why are you with me? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, I don't understand that. The whole breakup to make up to break up to make up to break up to make up. For some, this is now your pattern. This is your relationship. This is your relationship. The moment they're required to put in a little more extra effort to cherish you, to grow with you, they're out. And then, the moment they need something, the moment they're lonely, the moment they're done having fun, they're back. I mean, let me just drink. That's too much. That's just too much. Mm-mm. I would not. I wouldn't. I mean, but it's up to you. It's up to you. But please, if you are okay with that, If you think that what you're doing is showing them that you are the Bonnie to their Clyde, that you are their rider, right? You're not. You're not. Because their actions show you that you're not. Their actions have repeatedly showed you that you are not. It's not my intention to hurt you. It's my intention to love you to the degree that I can be honest with you in a way that no one else in your life is willing to. That's not love. That's not love. You see, here's the thing. Even if you're willing to be someone's pet, because really that's being someone's pet, right? You're being their entertainment when they are you their emotional support animal. You know what I mean? So being that, I mean, gosh, gosh. And then they kind of just put you off to the side when they're done playing with you. Like, gosh, how is that okay? Because it's not okay. It's not okay. It doesn't prove your love. It proves that you agree with a minimal value they've placed upon you. Now, here's the thing. If they actually love you, not only will they not ask you to prove your love, they'll also be offended when you try and take the actions to prove to them by disrespecting yourself. That disrespecting yourself is indicative of how much you love them, how loyal you are. Someone who truly loves you will be offended by that. That they'll be offended by that. They'll be like, "What are you doing? You don't have to do that." That's not love. And maybe the thing is, you've never experienced healthy love in your life. And that's why you don't realize this. Now, if that's the case, we got to learn about healthy love. Learn about healthy love, maybe first from platonic spaces, right? From friendships. Learn about love through um, healthy work partnerships that become friendships or whatever it is. If you've never had healthy love, then it's going to be a lot harder for you to know what healthy love is. And maybe that's why you're okay with forcing yourself to be okay with minimal consideration. You know, that doesn't mean that's all you deserve. It means you don't know what you deserve yet. It means you need time, exposure to healthier versions of the things that you have in order to be able to learn. You don't know the definition of something until it's juxtapositioned with something of opposing polarity, right? The juxtaposition of opposing polarities helps to further define each other. I'm glad you said fuck the bullshit because it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's really, 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 really bullshit. And then they'll gaslight you into believing, oh, because you weren't around, because this, because you made me feel that. No, no. It's because you chose to. You chose to. You chose to not consider me and cherish me in the way that I consider and cherish you. And that's something you guys have to be honest with yourselves about. If that's what you're going through, you have to be honest with yourself. Walk your truth. You have to walk your truth. You have to allow yourself to take the steps that are necessary. So here's the thing. We think that if we stumble, if we fall, then we failed. So here's the thing. Walking is a series of controlled falls, because really when you walk, you're falling forward, but before you lose your balance too much, your other leg comes forward, and then your other leg and your other leg and your other leg and your other leg. And if you fall fast enough and catch yourself fast enough, you're now jogging or running. And if you stylize the fall, you're skipping. to walk your truth. Instead of shaming yourself because you think you've fallen, you think you've messed up, you failed in some way. No, that's called movement. And that type of movement is what takes you further and further away from the bullshit you're dealing with. So you gotta, make sure you understand what process you're in. Um, this right here, Giovanni. So fuck bitches get money. But what if you're the bitch? I'm saying. I'm saying. Right? What if it's you that's creating? I don't mean you specifically, Giovanni. What if it's you that is putting yourself in those situations, seeking out those type of people because there's something inside you that causes you to feel and be drawn to that type of treatment because you have been programmed to believe that's all the fuck you deserve. He's laughing. I'm not talking about you. You know what I mean? It's this thing of like, you have to know where you are, the confusion, the denial. The truth is being laid out before you. The truth is being laid out before you right now. You're being given the opportunity to see, to question where you are. I don't know where you are. Only you know where you are. Only you know where you are. And tell me that's not a place of power to not know. Well, I mean, how could that be a place of power if I don't know? Well, because now you're aware of what you need to know. It's a place of power now. There's going to be things you can celebrate, but first you're going to need to correct this upside down perception of your self-worth. You have to let go of the toxic shit. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all this. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all to let stuff go. Let it go. Let it go. Let those fucking bitches roll. Oh my God. You got to sometimes just let it go. You have to surrender to your process. For some of you, the things that are happening in your life really is your life, your soul trying to remove the bullshit, but you keep holding on. That's what's messing you up. Okay. I'm totally like, okay. And no, I'm mad, but okay. You want to go? Okay, fine. Go. I'm not going to beg you to stay. Is it because I have too much pride? No. I'm just not going to force you. I'm not going to coerce you into seeing the value in me. If you don't see the value in me, I promise you someone else will. Didn't expect that one, huh? Yeah, no, it's the truth. If the person that you want to see the value in you can't see the value in you, refuses to, I promise you there's someone else in this world that can see it without you even trying. Without you even trying. This goes for friendships, work partnerships, it goes for relationships, it goes for every aspect of your life. Every single aspect of your life. But see, here's the thing. If you allow yourself to think about, oh, my type, this is my type, this and that, and this little laundry list of who your type is, right? I think your type has been screwing you over this whole time. Yeah. Yikes. How many of you have a type? And every time you date that type, they hurt you like no one else could. How many of you have this type of like this very this aesthetic, the specific aesthetic, male aesthetic of like super de duper yoked out, just I mean, veins everywhere. Right? They work out all the time, gym tan laundry. Is that what it is? GTL? Gym tan laundry. Right? That's your type. That's my type. That's not my type. Uh, They do the gym, the tan, the laundry, and that's your type, right? But every single time, like, they cheat on you. And I'm not saying everyone who gym, tans, and laundry is a cheater. I'm just giving some hypothetical scenario, right? Um, you keep going for your type, and your type continuously is the type of guy who has zero problems betraying your trust. I think your type is the issue. Change your type or don't have one. Change your type or don't have a type, period. I'm serious. If I had a type, I mean, I could have potentially missed out on marrying an amazing man. If I had a type, what if my type was not him? They would have been like, oh, but he doesn't have the right color hair. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah. Yeah. See, when you keep going for your type and your type keeps being the very thing that hurts your feelings, I'm kind of wondering, do you need to get rid of the type? And then there's this other thing where, like, I have a lot of guy friends, right? And some of them have this type. The type is like a specific aesthetic, right? Specific measurements of the body, specific type of lifestyle, specific, like you got to have a budget. You got to have a budget for this. Which is fine. That's what they like. But, don't complain to me later on that you feel like she's using you for your money. Why are you making money? So you can draw people like that to you. So stop. You're part of that cycle. Well, why else are you flaunting the amount of wealth you have so that you could pull that caliber of woman, right? The kind that does the body modifications to further please your senses. And then, and I'm not saying these women are bad. I'm saying if that's your type, that's what that type includes. Right? Like, they want to be taken care of because that's kind of how you got them, with a promise, the future promise of taking care of them. They want to be the trophy, they want to be taken care of, they want to be dressed well and fed well, they want to be kept. But that's why you were flaunting your wealth to begin with, so you could draw that caliber of woman to you, a high value woman, right? They put all that effort into doing what they're doing so they can draw to them a high caliber man. So that's what you both want. And that's the thing. Do you know what you want? Or are you still playing by what society tells you to play? Ooh. Ooh. Ches. My type is emotionally unavailable people. That the boof. The truth bomb has exploded. Boof. That's what I'm saying. um, I'm working on understanding how to feel comfortable with people who are emotionally available. In turn, working on my own emotional blockages. That's a powerful realization. That is a powerful declaration of your truth. You know, I mean, to be able to, like, just say it, that's powerful. My type is crazy. My husband's type is crazy too. My husband's type is a little bit crazy, a little bit wild, very much Virgo. That Virgo vibe. I don't know. People think I'm Virgo sometimes. It's okay. It's not anything offensive to me. Virgos are organized. Okay, let's see. A lot of upside down stuff. You know what I think I'm going to do? You know what I think I'm going to do? Whoever you are, Mr. or Mrs. Chimenea, if my lungs continue to have issue with your activities, I will cap your receptors. You will not be able to take in nicotina. You will not. It will make you feel sick so that you quit smoking your fucking chimenea. You're killing me. You're killing me. I feel my lungs. My lungs. My lungs. Take it easy. Take it easy. I mean, my lungs. You're fucking up my lungs, yo. Should I do that? Would you guys like? I'm already like, would you guys like me to cap receptors so that whenever you feel like smoking, you feel sick instead? Really reprogram your mind. I can do that for you. You want me to help you out? You want me to help your ass out? Because I can. All right. Giovanni says, do it. If you would like me to cap your receptors so you can have some assistance quitting smoking, hashtag do me, DOME, hashtag do me. And I'm saying, my fucking lungs, yo. God, my lungs. All right. Reborn from shadow and shedding cycle in reverse. Okay. Reborn from shadow and shedding cycle. So your fear of your shadow is preventing you from being reborn. And you are trying so hard to hold on to the layers that you need to shed. You guys really want me to? I will do it for you. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I will do it for you right now. I will do it for you. So just know, once I do this for you, I cannot undo it. You will feel nauseous. You will feel nauseous if your higher self allows it. You will feel nauseous AF whenever you try and smoke. I'm not about taking your sovereignty, but if hashtag do me, all right, I'll do you. I will do you. Okay. Breathe deep and slow. You might begin to cough and feel tingles. You might feel some pulsating in your cranial spaces. You might feel pulsating in the hand that holds a cigarette. Tingling across your lips. Tingling through your tongue. Some coughing and clearing of your lungs. Warmth across your back. How do you guys feel? Emotions rising. Vibrations in the arms. Sensation of flashing energy. Some of you might begin to sweat. Accelerated detox of nicotine from your system through your pores. Some of you might get a runny nose. Cleaning nicotine from your sinuses. You might feel very relaxed and sleepy. Pulsating through your frontal lobes. I want you to listen to this song. With your eyes closed, allow yourself to experience. Take a deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Allow yourself to come back to center. Rejoin me in this space that we share. How do you guys feel? You guys feel good? Oh. Yes, you guys have to drink plenty of water because for those whose higher selves gave permission, allowed me to do this work, you're going to be going through a rapid detox of nicotine from your system. If you felt some pulsating and tingling across like the inside of your head, I was using some codes to sedate and stabilize emotions, moods. Um, the rapid detox of nicotine can sometimes cause someone to become very like um, aggressive, agitated. And so I was sedating those parts of your brain that would be hyperstimulated because of the detoxing of the nicotine. So you guys feel just super chill. Good, tired, but at peace with the releasing. Good. So the psychology of needing a cigarette is still there. Okay. Your physical body doesn't need it. If your higher self allowed, your physical body won't need it. You won't even need nicotine gum. Okay. That will defeat what I just did for you. So try it out for a day or two. Allow yourself to kind of just feel life not chained to something. Okay. Just allow yourself to really feel it. When you find yourself thinking that you need to have a cigarette, you just remind yourself, Emmy already cleared it. Emmy already cleared it. I don't need it anymore. And I'm super curious how many of you will hold to this and really allow for it to occur. I've helped quite a few people with addictions to different things. And the people who are actually ready to let go of certain things, uh, you know, they actually do. It works very, very effectively for them. The people who are not yet ready, people who, um, want to prove that I can't force them to. You're right. I can't force you to. Just like you can't force yourself either. You can't force yourself to be healthy. It has a lot to do with the thoughts that come from this unhealthy place within ourselves. And I'm not saying this as someone who is condemning you and shaming you. I used to smoke 2.5 packs a day, if not more. That was the bare minimum. 2.5 packs, sometimes 3 packs, sometimes more than 3. So I used to smoke a lot, and I used this method on myself. I quit cold turkey in 1 day. Haven't craved since. But it's all about what you actually want for yourself. And the confusion, denial, and the truth laid out in front of you. This ties into today's reading. This inability or unwillingness, because most of you are able to see the truth. Many and most don't want to, in denial, right? So light codes are coming in, this is about you being able to receive the truth, quite possibly for the first time in your adult life, allowing yourself to receive the truth of who you are, what you need, all of that. Hidden moon in reverse, the things that you've been hiding from yourself, they're not going to stay hidden for much longer, right? You're going to be redirected. And even if you don't want to observe what this redirection means, you're still going to have to live through it. Your soul, you cannot override the will of your soul. You can't. You don't have that kind of authority, right? Awakened gnosis. So this is you entering into a state of knowing. Gnosis is knowing, okay? Allowing that hope and that faith to ripen into a knowing. Galactic heritage in reverse. This is something the human aspect of you needs to do, right? The soul separation that occurred that brought all of this confusion, denial, and lack of sense of truth, that's going to be undone. It's going to be undone. It's going to be undone. Whatever that separation is, no more. No more. There's not going to be a separation anymore. Self acceptance. Before the correction of that separation can occur, you have to first begin the process of accepting yourself, not fixing yourself, not accepting yourself after this and after that and after blah, 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 blah. No, acceptance has nothing to do with you only being acceptable after you've done something. No, you just have to accept yourself. Okay. So the answers you need are coming, but it's in reverse. They are coming, but are you willing to receive them? That's the problem, right? The lack of willingness to receive the answers. A time for healing. It's time. So energy is about to surge. For those of you that received the corrections for the nicotine addiction, you might begin to cough really hard. The energies that are surging, it's causing more of the deeper lung tissues to release some of the tar. So just allow it. Go ahead and allow the release. For others of you, it's not going to be coughing, it's going to be an influx of emotions. The lungs have a lot to do with what is stored, suppressed, oppressed emotions, memories, traumas, all of that. And so the lungs will start to clear themselves. A new start is coming, but it's in reverse. It's not coming, it's already here. It's already here. You have to allow it. Prosperity lies ahead. Okay. You have the capacity and the authority to be prosperous in everything you do. Everything you do. So just, allow yourself. It's time to take action in reverse. So it's time for you to kind of just sit and relax. It's time for you to sit and allow yourself to get comfortable within your skin again, to feel healthy, to feel loved, to feel supported. So for those of you who are sensitive to energy, you might begin to feel a warmth across your chest and a very mild pressure. That's my hand on your chest. You feel that? You realize that I can see past your walls, that I can actually see you. And I'm not just pretending, like I can actually see you. I can see everything that you hide behind these walls to protect yourself. You don't have to protect yourself here. You can let all of that go here. Leave it at the door. Sit in this space with me and finally feel free from all the burdens of the baggage that you carry day in and day out. You carry all of this with you. You only realize how strong the baggage has made you when you set the baggage down for a little while. It's done what it's needed to do. It's made you stronger. But you won't know that as long as you carry it. You'll feel burdened. You'll feel like a burden. And you're not. You're not a burden at all. So just allow yourself to set the baggage down just for a moment. They'll still be there when you're done. When you're ready to pick them back up and carry them again, they'll still be there. No one will take that from you. They belong to you, but you don't have to carry them. At least not all of them all the time. You have houses within yourself, within your thoughts, within your emotions, houses where you can store this baggage until you have the opportunity and the courage to sift through the baggage and see what you should be getting rid of, right? So it's not about condemning you. It's not about judging you. It's not about any of that. It's about you needing to take stock of what you've carried with you, what you've given permission for. It's time for you to show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. Adjustments are required. You're needing to allow yourself to shift. You need to give yourself permission to change your mind. Stop being so committed to the wrong decisions. Sometimes we make decisions where we don't factor other important factors, right? We don't include that in our decision making. And then we decide things and we realize, oh my gosh, this was not the right thing for me. But then it's like, oh, but I already started. Okay, so stop. Doesn't matter. You can stop. You can change your mind. You can allow yourself to give yourself permission to change your mind, change directions, change, period. Okay? Bring love into the situation. You have to love yourself. You have to allow yourself to feel the love that you so freely give to other people. Okay? Very close to achieving your goal. You are very, very, very close. Very close. You might be like, but it's so dark. Well, it's always the darkest before the dawn. It's true. It's always the darkest before the dawn. One of the things that I love the most about being an absolute vagabond, because I was for a while, I still kind of am, to be honest. One of the things that I love the most was driving late at night until the sun rises. It's always so super duper dark. And then you see this glow, this faint glow, the sky changing color. Before the sun even rises, the sky turns different colors. It's a beautiful, beautiful experience. And maybe that's why I'm no longer scared of the dark, because I know it's during the darkest moments that the promise of the sun rising again is being allowed to come into fruition. If you're in a very, very dark place, take that as the sign that a new day is coming, a new potential, a new opportunity for you to create a life worthy of you. How many of you live a life that's worthy of you? You see, I'm not wealthy, just like everyone else. I'm not worthy. I'm not wealthy, not worthy. I'm not wealthy. But here's the thing, I know that I live a life that's worthy of me because I don't necessarily feel sadness. I don't feel incomplete. I feel very satisfied in my life. I get to live my purpose. I'm surrounded by my people. I have an amazing family life, and life is just peaceful. Life is amazing. It's not easy, but it's amazing. It's amazing nonetheless. It is amazing nonetheless. So, all right, Alexandra, I see your comment, and I don't think I told you what I did yesterday. So I asked our community, we're trying to raise $200 to gift you so that you can, um, I'm going to send that to you today, so that you can go ahead and just recover from stuff a little easier. $200 is not a lot of money, but I hope that it will get you groceries at least for a week or so, whatever copays that you need to take care of. So I'm going to send you that. I'm so sorry. I didn't ask for your permission, but I just felt like, I just felt like you needed to feel very, very loved by our community. So we were able to raise 200. Yeah, I did. I did. I did. And hold on. Um, if you want to share kind of what you had to deal with for the past couple of weeks, I encourage you to. You don't have to. I encourage you to, though. Let's see here. Here's the link in case you guys want to. Oops. Yeah, there you go. So, if you guys would like to donate to Alexandra as she recovers, and again, she didn't ask me for anything because she's not one to ever ask anyone for anything, no matter what she's going through. And I just figure when there's opportunities for our community to kind of come together when there's real need, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to not just feel like you're a part of the community, but to actually come together as a community and help each other. It's a very, very, very beautiful thing. Is it okay if I share um, what happened? You don't have to say yes. You definitely don't have to say yes, but it might help people better understand um, why I'm asking for support for you. Yes. Yes. So quite a bit was removed. Quite a bit. But you're in the process of recovering. And what better way to recover than by allowing our community to just love on you, like love on you as deeply as we possibly can and take a little bit of that stress of not being able to work off of your shoulders, right? At least just a little bit, a little bit. So, yeah. Is the pain better? She had several components of her right lung removed, quite a bit, about 2/3 of her right lung removed. And there was a pretty extensive surgery, as you can imagine. And so she's in the process of recovering. She's been in a lot of pain. But she emails me. She emails me the updates, and then she's very quick to be like, but don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. I'm like, girl, don't worry about me. Like, you know, um, and that's how this is definitely someone that needs to feel the love from our community when you're going through something so intense and your concern is that you're not stressing anyone out. I mean, kind of need to support someone like that. Kind of need to, because that tends to be the type of person that has been the rock for everyone else except themselves, right? So I like to try and support our community members when it's appropriate, when it's possible. I like to try and support our community members. So, guys, I got to get going. If you could please check out that link for Alexandra if you're able. And whatever you guys send will be sent to her. I got to get going, but if you could give this video a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. Join me when I'm live. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Tomorrow is podcast day. So Ocean Lover and I will be chatting about something at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. I don't know what time. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I believe. Yes? Yes. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you guys here for podcast. I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye, everyone.